Hey, it's David Shelton, broker at Century 21 Advantage, bringing you another episode of Real Value. All right, hey, so we've been talking about generations, and today it's Gen X. And Gen X, I want to make sure I get this right, born between 1965 and 1980. I have one child in this Gen X slot in generations, and so I think of Tim immediately and where he's at in life and the advice that I'm still able to give to him even as an adult. You know, it's amazing. So I'm a baby boomer, Tim's a Gen Xer, and we're looking at, we're talking about things on a different level. I love him as a son. He's a great husband to his wife, Margaret. He's in business for himself, and they're out on the Pacific, the coast, enjoying the beautiful Pacific Ocean. Chosen a career that was not on my radar or his radar growing up, but it's a career that's able to use his artistic talents. And if you want to see some of Tim's work, we'll have a link in this video. It's Still Life Tattoo, and he does some incredible artwork that is mind-blowing both through his artistry as well as his tattoos. But back on the subject. But it is talking about people. We're talking to people. We're talking about people. We're talking about a generation, and what the needs or what the aspirations or the concerns for the people that find themselves in that Gen X. Many of them have purchased a home. Some have gone through some relationship disruption, and they are and there's a percentage of them fairly high that had one or more children, and now some of them are even seeing grandchildren at the very top of the Gen X generation. So they're as well looking for that active adult community, 55 plus, thinking about that more and more and more. A lot of options. Some are not working in that career that they thought they would retire from in 20 years. They found that maybe their company was sold, there was downsizing that happened, maybe their skills were no longer in demand like they were when those in Gen X went to college. And now they're seeing themselves going back to school, doing some continuing ed. And there's so many options in that space to get educated, to get certified in an area and really make great money. You can pick and choose where you're going to live. And so the mold has sort of been broken, right? In your lifetime, you've seen it be broken, and you've had that advice from your parents about, get a career, stick with it, retire from it. It's not necessarily the case anymore. Very few are doing that, unless you're in, say, you work for a government agency and you've got tenure or tenure in an educational environment. But if it's just, you and I, I've got a journeymanship as a meat cutter because I grew up in that business and I did that thing, and I've been in other management and ownership and real estate and several other certifications in my past. And so do many others that I've tried this and it wasn't quite right, tried this and it wasn't quite right. Well, now this is your time to make some decisions about what you're going to do. For everything from life insurance to investments to what you're spending. If you don't really want to get a 30-year mortgage because I hear this time and time again. I don't even know if I'll be alive in 30 years, much less in this same place. But a 30-year mortgage is kind of it's a marketable security for those that invest in it. So generally, it is the best value you can get for your cost of funds to purchase a property. And so we still have benefits like for primary residence that you can deduct your mortgage, your mortgage interest from your taxes. I'm not a tax advisor, and I recommend that you talk to a tax advisor. We'll have a tax advisor comment more about this, and there'll be a link in this video here in the near future to be able to go and to get some more information about mortgage interest tax deduction, as well as other deductions you may be able to make on your home. And also the consequences. So like if you have a home and you have a home office and you've been deducting that office space, it may have consequences when you go to sell your home. So we'll get some advice on that as well. It'll be a great series, a great segment for you. Maybe you're going like, well, what I need to do now is I've got some money set aside. I'm really not sure about the market. Interest rates are going up. So yeah, I'm being offered some interest products that seem pretty good, but I'm not too sure about the marketplace. Maybe I want to look at investing in real estate. And so there are many, many options to invest in real estate. We'll have other links for that as well. Everything from crowdsourcing money, and you can be part of that, to investing in real estate investment trusts and other things. We'll have a full series for that as well in this video that we'll link you to. So be sure to stay tuned for that as well. But you've got options, bottom line, Gen X, you've got options in where you're going to live, what you're going to do, and you need great advisors. We're here to be that one advisor advising in real estate and really having some good legal advice, some good estate planning. You're not too young to plan for your estate, how you're going to hold title to properties, a number of things, to get great accounting advice so you know when you invest, consequences on all that stuff, and maybe some financial management as well. So we've got a lot of great content to bring your way. We appreciate you coming to Real Value to get your real value content. We thought it would be valuable for you to go through the various generations. And we started out with millennials. We went to baby boomers. We went to the silent generation. And now at Gen X, we've got a couple more to go. Gen Z and Gen Alpha will be future episodes. You'll be able to get all of these on our Real Value channel. And be sure to like and subscribe and share this with your friends. And if you've got questions that we can answer, please send them to us. Comment below, and we'll get those answers to those questions. And we'll, if it's big enough and enough people are interested in it, we'll make a separate episode just to deal with that. Thanks so much. Appreciate you.
Say hello to the greatest tool to share your story with the world using Active Image by turning any 2D image into a 5D experience, enhancing your connection with the viewer in real time using augmented reality. Try it today, activeimage.com.